Are you a desperate young adult whose roommate is tired of you sleeping on the couch of his tiny one-room apartment? Then bring your sad ass down to Forest Avenue and get yourself a bed. We have artists, students, mostly drunks and addicts, just itching for a spot. And I mean literally itching. We kinda have a problem with mattresses. Bedrooms, we got living rooms, we got nooks, we got crannies. If there's a space, we got a bed there. Wanna cook something instead of going out to eat every day, you tragic bastard? Well, you can't. We got beds in the kitchen, not enough space, but we have a TV. Got pets? Want pets? We got you covered. Look at our rat. His name is Peter. He only bites on holidays, so don't worry so much. After the second rabies treatment, the pain goes away. Don't even sweat the rent, $450 a month, easy. That is, until we decide to prank you by making you pay $600 after we realize how much of a little bitch you are. Can't pay it? It's fine. You don't need all of your kneecaps. You might call it taking advantage, but do you have a choice? Forest Hostels, sometimes affordable housing.
One time in 2018, I was living in Los Angeles and surviving on my friend's couch. Things were going great. In fact, I messed up. Hold on. Will it work better with the fuzzy thing? I just put the fuzzy thing on. Hopefully it'll work better. Things were going great. I was finally employed and my mom wasn't as much of a worried wreck about me, committing die. Things were going so great, in fact, that I decided it was time for me to get off my friend's couch and find my own place. Find my own couch to sleep on. I even considered a couple of roommates, which didn't end up working out. But after a long, tiresome search, we finally found an ad for a hostel on Craigslist.
Wrong way.
It seemed safe at the time. Key phrase, at the time. So we went to check it out. I walked in, and though I was skeptical, I realized that the residents of this house were around the same age as me, almost all of them, except for this older blonde woman who seemed cool at the time. Key word, seemed. I was shown the bedroom which I would be staying in, and I saw that the entire room was crammed with bunk beds.
Wrong way.
However, I wanted to get out on my own, and the rent was $450 a month in Los Angeles, the city that's notoriously known for its fat-ass rent prices. So I was content. Is that the word? Well, I'm using it anyway. I was content. For now. I get settled in before getting to know the other guests of the house. First, there was... I almost said his real name. First, there was, let's call him Steve. Steve was a musician. We were both out on our own, trying to make a name for ourselves, so I found quite a bit in common with him, and we're actually still friends to this day. Then there was Nate, which is what we actually called him, and the only reason I'm using the name that he went by during the stay at the house is because apparently that wasn't even his actual name. Nate was fucking Walt Disney's bonkers. He punched a hole in the wall because somebody used his organic salt, which is ironic as fuck because he was always preaching about all the good energy he had and how open his chakras are and, yeah, that guy. He was also a club promoter, meaning he could get us into some pretty popular nightclubs. And with me coming from the Moisture Farms, I've never been to a nightclub, so I thought, hey, this might be fun. Yeah, I don't think the nightclub scene is for me, guys. You know what's fun? You know what fun is? Yeah? Well, I'll tell you what isn't fun. Trying to enjoy your night when the music is like... And you're like, what? No, I will not buy you a drink. I've bought 4 different people drinks already, thinking they want to be friends, but now they're grinding against sweaty SoundCloud producers. I'm goddamn vexed right now, I'll tell you what. How did I even get here? Oh yeah, I forgot. My fucking roommate who would commit heinous acts of graphic violence and property damage over salt. Fucking salt! Nope, I'm done. Video is over. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Nah, for real though, if you want to show me a good time, then take me to a barcade or something. I absolutely love barcades. The games, the atmosphere, the lack of sweat and vomit odor, check, kinda. You hear that, nightclubs? Take a couple notes, throw in a couple of paper boys, you know, maybe a Rolling Stones pinball machine or a joust. I forgot what this video was about for a second. I apologize. So for the first few months of staying in the house, things went smoothly. I ended up spending Christmas there, and seeing that the closest thing to family I had there were the friends I'd met, I ended up just treating myself to a Nintendo Switch and a couple of games, and we all spent that Christmas drinking and having Smash Ultimate tournaments. Yeah, this was the peak of the good times. And where there's a peak, there's a downfall. So throughout 2019, things had been somewhat calm besides, well, there's the Truth or Dare drinking tournament. The time that a guy pulled a gun out over a game of NBA 2K. I never got the fascination with hockey. Hold on, I'll find something. Oh, here. The time that a glitter-covered dancer twerked in the living room to Ariana Grande every Friday night. God, all these stories suck. Nope. You don't want to hear about any of that. It's fine. So, Steve and a couple of my other friends moved out a couple months after Christmas, leaving me and my other friend, who we'll call Kyle. Kyle and I were like brothers, and we still are. Again, we are both musicians. We actually played a show at the Whiskey A Go-Go to, like, an audience of 12 people. I know, we were basically Bill and Ted. I could go on about our escapades, but I really don't want to get off track again. I have to end this video for real sometime. It was also around this time that the people who owned the hostel started moving middle-aged men with addictions into the building. This was off-putting to me, since I thought at first this was a place for young artists and students. This should have been a sign for me to start looking for a new place, but I didn't. I stayed, and then the only person who was keeping the hostel from becoming a slum house moved out, along with Kyle, shortly thereafter. Now, although I was still rooming with a few other people who I called my friends, this was the loneliest I'd ever felt. Rent actually eventually went up $600, which made no sense because everybody else was paying $450 a month still.
I'm a dumbass.
It was as if the house began to rot, with the floor becoming almost caked with dirt since nobody cared to clean it. Not to mention the bedbug situation, or the living room being cleared out with 3 bunk beds being put where the couch used to be. We had a fucking rat who made itself home in the kitchen. You cannot joke about this shit. Literally, it's excruciatingly hard for me to come up with anything funny for this part of the video because it was just that bad. Not only that, but since rent went up, I had to put in extra hours at work, meaning I had to spend almost every single day working at a job which already made me want to eat 401 bananas and die a potassium overdose. Because if I'm going to leave this earth, I'm going to make sure my taste buds are satisfied in the process. Cute little guys. Now, I'm not saying all this to turn people away from moving to Los Angeles and pursuing their dreams, because you need to do that. You absolutely have to do that. I only shortly discovered my love of doing YouTube and talking to you guys after I left Los Angeles. Part of my dream involves talking to all you, and I enjoy every second of it. Hot damn, is this turning into a fucking IHOP? Because it's starting to get sappy in this bitch. I might as well start writing Live, Laugh, Love on my wall. This video may have a bittersweet ending, but hey, part 3 is where things always pick up. Am I right? Sometimes. Do you guys get my joke? Because, you know, the threequels are usually the worst part of the trilogy. You get it? Please tell me I'm funny. I've been having a hard time with my self-esteem lately. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed this video. That intro you heard, that amazingly done intro you heard, was done by my good friend Mr. Sweet. He's on YouTube. He's incredibly talented. If you liked what you heard, go check his channel out. A bunch of funny stuff. Until next time, thanks for having me. Oh wait, I forgot. Don't forget to subscribe.